A little bit early here.
Test run.
We hit the go live button. We didn't know if we had extra homework to do here, but we're going to be warming up here in just a second. Are we level here? Close enough.
Yeah. We can see the whole rink.
Looks good.
That's kind of what it looked like yesterday. Yeah. Kind of.
Whoop. There. We're good.
Cool.
Get this microphone plugged in.
Rock band microphone, eh?
We've got a viewer. Our girls are gathering out here on the bench. Microphone getting plugged in. Somebody text us, tell us if it's working. Thought that was me. Thought that was me.
Like, what? Jeez.
Check one. 1, 2. Gray's making her way out to the rink here for warm-ups. Coach Britta says, hey, not quite. Come on over here. Oh, we're getting a team picture. Commemorate the old Chippewa swing. Ended up with pretty heavy snow for kind of the mid part of the day yesterday into the evening. If it would have kept up, we might not have been able to leave our hotel.
Yeah, we would be snowed in and we'd have to wait till 11:30.
Yeah, it was pretty sketchy, very, very slippery. But, luckily the snow really started to subside there in the later evening, and looked like there wasn't a whole lot more accumulation throughout the overnight period and into the morning. So they were plowing the driveway of the hotel in the morning, and it was loud. It sounded like maybe we were next to the airport. We're gonna rip a little AC/DC Thunderstruck here. Get us warming up.
Perfect warm-up song.
I think we might have stole their intro though. We're already out here. I think they maybe wanted to hit the rink to a loud Thunderstruck, so they turned down the radio.
Turned it down. Now they're gonna turn it
because
back
their
up.
team's not out here yet. They're probably really jack it up once the girls come out. Taking on the team that we played our first game yesterday, the Chippewa Falls. Again, a team made up of Menominee, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, and Altoona. Conglomerate of those programs. And then this afternoon or early or late morning, we'll play against Elmbrook again, the team from the Milwaukee area. Had a little fun at the hotel. Always good to have a little camaraderie. The girls are getting a chance to hang out. Little sisters are getting a chance to hang out.
Sawyer said she'd rather be at home making a snowman, but hey.
Sawyer'd rather be at home making snowmen. That's her deal. She got dragged along with us. Maybe Grandma and Fritz are watching. There's a chance.
10 viewers.
Maybe Auntie and Uncle in Rice Lake might be watching. My mom and Dad might be watching. It's working. We got Carol says we're working. 13 viewers. We're ready to rock and roll here this morning.
I love the fan base. Willing to get up early with us.
Getting up early, have a cup of coffee.
13 of them.
13 viewers. You want to give a shout out to anybody in particular? Todd would like to say something.
No.
Oh, head shake and out. Hey, the rock band microphone's not for everyone. Morgan, anybody back home you want to say hello to?
Yeah, if Kathy and Hober are watching, I don't know if they're up. I assume they are, but good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who's ready for a morning of hockey?
It's a great day for hockey.
The only time it's not a great day is in the middle of July when the ice at Hermantown is terrible.
Yep. This ice surface, I didn't even notice. If you look right here on the rink, Brew Pub Pizza sponsoring the center ice face-off dot. Brew Pub Pizza. I went into Quick Trip last night looking for food, and I tell you what, they had a full liquor store in there. They had a lot of different pizza kinds, like thick crust. It was like Kettle River Pizza and Shelton Pizza and Haggie's Pizza and all these.
A pizza farm within a store.
They like their cheese. They like their pizza. Here at the arena, they had like a beef stick that was, I don't know, a foot and a quarter long maybe. It was about a 15-inch beef stick, $2. Pretzels were $3.
Probably worth it.
So now I'm starting to think about all the things grumbling around in my stomach.
He's planning ahead.
Fried chicken from Quick Trip.
That stuff was good.
Oh, my God. Dom got an 8-pack of chicken from Quick Trip yesterday. He went for the $14.99 8-pack.
Yep.
I said, Dom, what'd you eat? He said, I had 5, and I thought he was going to say pieces left, and he said, I had 5 pieces.
I had 5 pieces.
That's a lot of greasy chicken. It's a lot of greasy chicken.
5 pieces and some mashed potatoes and gravy.
I don't know what the delay is here. Maybe they're working them into a frenzy in there. We got 14 viewers. Oh, no refs. That'll do it. I wonder if do they need me to go find a pair?
I could. I'd do it, but my.
Oh God! Here's me talking about maybe I should do it. Dom's standing right next to me. Dom, you got skates?
You know, if my gear wasn't 2 hours away, I'd say screw it. I'm getting ready. We're doing this one man. Let's go. And here they come. As speak of the devil.
Oh, refs are here.
They're here.
They're here. They were hanging out maybe at the rink next door. They're here.
Finishing up practice, early morning practice.
See, there's actually a hockey rule that you're not supposed to be on the rink without the referees. I think it so that you don't get into some sort of an absolute melee fight out here and there's nobody out there to break it up. I don't think that would be the case. I think they'd probably let these girls go out here and warm up a little bit with.
If that were the case, I feel like we'd be looking at real life slapshot.
Yeah. That is the reason for not going out there, though, right?
Funny how a movie inspired a rule.
Yeah, movie inspired the rule. Got the Chippewa Falls team. They're going to kind of work their way behind our bench, taking the long way over there underneath the announcing booth, sponsored by Market and Johnson, general building contractor.
All right, on come the Zebras. Let's go.
Zebras are here. Put some pegs into those nets.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? In Florida, they don't ever put the pegs in the nets.
Florida doesn't put the pegs
Florida
in.
doesn't put the pegs in the nets, so you can imagine how many nets we have to fix. So I got so sick of it. Eventually got to a point where I'm just like, you know what? If the net's off by less than a foot and the puck goes in the net, I'm calling it a goal. This is what you guys get.
How old were you when you were in Florida?
19 going on 20.
Okay, so you were an adult in Florida.
Yep.
All right, now we're buzzing around. We're having ourselves a warm-up. 4:43 left in warm-ups. The Orange Machine out here from Chippewa Falls. Their goalie's still warming up there behind the net.
Don't know if I'd be standing directly behind the net. There we go.
Did get a number here from my buddy Ross Carlson. His daughter's number 3. I think that's her in the left pipe. She was just talking to her mom against the glass. High hopes.
Sounds like Fallout Boy.
That is Fall Out Boy. Yeah. I get Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy mixed up all the time.
They do sound the same.
Warming up Gray. She's getting some good shots there from senior leaders.
Shoot it into her pads. Let her get a feel for the pump.
All right. Piper throws it out to Sienna. Gets it. Comes through. Piper going around the top. Going to catch a pass maybe here from Finley. There we go. Good catch. Ready for the game here. Catch that first one. You whiff that first pass and you start feeling like maybe your day is not going to go right. Brooklyn coming in. Shot. Goal.
Well, we are a morning team.
Riley had one sneak under the stick. Bristol stops one. Nora coming through. Looks like Mariah's coming around the top. Trying to get Mariah to, there's Ev. Trying to get Mariah to join the cross-country team. She's a good little runner. We could use one more. Suvi taps it in. Bryn here with a shot. Coming around the top against Sienna. All right, I think that was the roster. Gray in the nets. Piper coming through with a second catch. Other side of the rink, we got the Chippewa Falls team. They're working on a little bit of a 2-on-1 regroup. Now we're into our 2-on-0 regroup. Sawyer's got some bright pink magenta pants on here. It's my daughter wearing her cheetah hooded sweatshirt.
Rather be swimming probably right now. Yeah. That was a very ecstatic yes.
Sawyer, we're going to do a quick interview. How many years did you play hockey for, Sawyer?
Three?
Probably about 3 years, I think. And you were a good skater, weren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And do you still like to skate sometimes?
Yeah.
What do you like to do now instead of playing hockey?
Ride horses.
And where do you do that?
Esco at River Ranch.
Shout out to River Ranch. Sawyer's been riding a horse over there for a couple months. She's having a great time. We lost a hockey girl, but we gained a horse lover. 55 seconds left here in the warm-ups. Connie says, "Go Mirage." Bryn's grandma in the house. Or at least on the wavelengths. Yeah, you've been in one rink, you kind of been in all of them. This is a nice little place. They got a little upstairs viewing area.
Yeah. 2 sheets of ice.
2 sheets of ice separated by a nice... Oh, jeez. But yeah, we got a 2 sheets of ice here. There's another game going on kind of across the concession stand area.
Here to play our Chippewa Valley Riverhawks.
Work ourselves into a little frenzy here. We're going to go into the corner of the long way. Sienna, she's going to get in there last, it looks like. $18 viewers on a Sunday morning.
It's got their cup of coffee and their croissant, and they're watching hockey.
Ooh. Cup of coffee and a croissant sounds good. They had biscuits and gravy at the Fairfield Inn this morning. Big bowl of various grapes, green and purple. Some Fruit Loops. Apple juice. Look at this. Here we go. We got Finley coming out to center a line here. Finley's coming out with Brooklyn and Piper. Bristol, Bryn back on the point. Finley's going to get a rebound goal today. I can feel it. Bryn works her way through the middle. Slicing through the side, pulls up into the middle. Puck's going towards the net. There we go. Oh, Brooklyn with an almost. She worked it around, just kind of lost the handles on it. Right on the pipe there. Now they're coming back at us. Good stick lift by Pipe in the neutral zone. Back to Bryn. Bryn works it up to Finley, just past her stick. Nice transition pass by Chippewa. They chip it back to their D13 as she goes back and retreats for it. She throws it up the wall. Back to Bryn. Here to Finley. Piper's going to take a shift here, get Ev onto the rink, I believe. Yep, here comes Ev. Covered up by the goaltender. We're going to finish up that line change. Looks like we got Riley and Mariah coming out. Partnering up with Ev. On the point, we're going to have Lucarelli and Sienna. Some veteran defense here. Over to Ev. She's fighting for it. Gets it back to the point. D-to-D on the backhand there. Lucarelli over to Sienna. Almost a tip opportunity there. Riley gets a stick on it. Into the corner. They fling it towards the middle. That's a dangerous pass by them. This gets up to Sienna. She takes a wrister off an ankle into the right corner. 2 give chase. They throw it across. Lucarelli retreats for it. She chips it up the wall. Mariah's there. But they're coming through off a lot of ankles here in the neutral zone. Chipped up to Mariah where she's trying to work it up the wall still. Ev's kind of wide here, waiting to see what happens. Able to pounce on one there. Riley's going after it. To Ev. Sienna thinking about a pinch. She takes a step up, gets a stick on it into the neutral. Suvi gets it. Over to Bristol. Bristol fires it towards the middle. Almost too many, but we're going to let that slide. Their house. Piper gets it. Works it up the wall. Oh, nice pass cross ice. Suvi over to Finley. Finley works it over the wall. Piper and Suvi kind of in a line towards the front of the net. Pops out to Pipe. And Suvi. And Bryn. Bryn walks it in. Little backhander towards the net. Finley puts it towards the net again. Bryn has it. Wheeling, trying to get it upstairs. Down low, Piper in front of the net in the office there, right where you got to be. Suvi holds it up on the pipe. Now we're going to have to back check a little bit. 2 coming down on R3. R5. Look wide. Offside. 3 minutes have elapsed here from the first period. 0-0 is the score. Taking the draw there, Talrico. Work it up to Brooklyn. Gets by everybody. They're going to call icing. Looked like it could have been played. Meh. Went through the triangle there. The triangle being the blade of your stick, your 2 skates is a triangle. As you're stick handling past somebody, sometimes they say you got to try to work it through somebody's triangle. That's their stick and their skates. Riley taking a draw. Brooklyn came kind of cruising through there to disrupt. Back to the point. They're going to get a shot. Stopped by Lucarelli and chipped into the neutral zone. Brooklyn might be able to split the D and get this thing. She's going through. She's got an almost piece. They throw it up the wall here to Bryn. Bryn's going to backpedal. Backhand pass to Sienna. Up the wall to Ev. Just out of her reach, but they're going to say that she tipped it. Off the wall here. Ev trying to catch her from behind. Mariah's over here. I think they're calling a penalty. Different set of referees today. Saturday was no/Saturday or something. Today they're calling penalties.
I thought you were asking about the call. I'm like, I don't know.
Finley got one there. Kind of a little bit of a collision. I guess I didn't see the whole thing, but I feel like she was kind of in a collision maybe a body check, something or other there.
Use your body, right?
We don't come down on the girls for body play. We want to see some physicality there. They're working it in front of our net though. Up to Piper. Piper's going to chip it off the wall. Hey, it's illegal to ice the puck on a penalty kill in kid hockey, but it doesn't mean it's not a habit that's okay to kind of get into. Bryn shoots it down here, almost gets down there. They're going to call ice. It's all right. When we're icing these pucks on the penalty kill, it's good to kind of do a little geometry, try to get that thing to pop out, maybe into the neutral zone.
For the Mirage, number 11.
That's all they said.
That's all they're saying.
That's all they're saying.
Not saying that they're
For roughing. Finley for rough.
Well, I did tell her to be more aggressive.
All right, Pipe, get in there. Killing this penalty. A good wrist shot from the point by them. Another shot onto Gray, gloved. Get a new set of forwards out here. Get Suvi out here for a kill. Riley taking the draw. Looks like maybe Sienna and Lucarelli out here on defense. Back to the point. Into the shoulder pad. We get the loudest claps from our bench on shot blocks. Big block there. Trying to build a culture of shot blocking here, so that one's offside. So if you see a shot block and you see the bench go bananas, it's just something that they're really trying to focus on here. Riley takes that draw again. Same pair out here. Suvi and Riley. Behind the net here, Sienna. She throws it to the middle. Suvi gets it deep. They're going to get a change. Going to get Brooklyn and Ev out here. 10 seconds left in the power play, and then Finley's going to be on the rink. 5 seconds on that power play. Brooklyn's going after it. 2 seconds, 1. Finley's back. She's going to go regain her center ice position here. And an ice. .939 remaining here in the first period. 0-0 is your score. 2 games yesterday, 2 games today. This is the first. Finley looking for the draw there. Evan Finley kind of shadowing, going into the corner there. Bryn steps up. Anybody covering for her? Brooklyn says, I'll do it. Bryn behind the net, trying to maybe get something in front of this goalie's cage. She's down on her knees there. If we get in tight, we got to try to put it over her shoulders because she's going down to her knees almost immediately. Bryn wheels back. Bryn's thinking about maybe going through everybody. Bryn is taking it wide left. Winds it up. In. Little backhander over the goalie's short side blocker. 1-0 Mirage. It's definitely a momentum killer for the Chippewa team coming off of a power play there where they got a couple of good opportunities. Then Bryn just winds it up, rolls left, drives to the net, backhander over the blocker. Shot and a goal. This little one right here, 27, she can scoot. Piper chips it into the neutral. She's fighting for it. Got Riley at center. Into the skates of Nora. Sienna picks it up. She's going to ring that over to Mariah. Support her. There you go, Pipe. That's popped out. Cut across. D to D. Through traffic. They find 27 there. Poked off her stick. Into the neutral. Nora's going to take a run. Piper out there with her. Over to Riley. Riley shot and a goal. Tallarico. 2-0 Mirage. Good opportunity here. Riley with a chance to play a little bit of center. Finley getting a chance to play a little center, get her off the point. Moved Lucarelli back. Like having Nora up there on forward when we really need to try to create some offense. I think we had confidence that we could create offense here with her on defense. So giving a couple of people a chance to kind of move forward here like Finley, who's taking the draw. Opportunity for her to play forward. I feel Finley's going to score a rebound goal here this game. She's going to make something happen in front of the cage today. We got 2 or 3 going after that puck. Now they got a couple behind us here. To Ev. She chips it up the wall to Finley. Ev's got it. She's going to look wide maybe to Suv. 2-on-2 into our zone, but stolen by Bristol. Suvi carrying it. Going to go wide. Looking for a drop pass there to Finley. Little nifty move. Trying to get more creative on our end zone. Oh, Ev in front of the net with a chance. Back to Bryn. Bryn, D to D over to Bristol. Bristol on net. Paddle down goalie. She eats it up. Hey, that's a good shot. Found its way through there. It had eyes. It was able to work its way through everybody's sticks and ankles towards the net. Paddle down. Goalie stops it. Reaching the halfway point of this first period. Ev over there working for it. Finley looking for it. She's back checking. They chip it behind Suvi. This is my buddy Ross Carlson's daughter here, number 3, flying after it. Ross Carlson, he's on the far right door there for the Chippewa team. He's coaching. Ross, a national champion with Wisconsin in 2006. Grew up in Lester Park in Duluth. Ringing it around the net. Looking a little crooked. Let's give it a little tilt-a-rooney. How about that? There we go. Now we're even. Sienna cutting through the middle. She's got Piper. She's got Brooklyn. It's into Breezers. Piper off to the right-hand side there. She's going to pop up. Go for it. She's in the corner battling. A little stick work. Back to Bryn. We're able to hold it in. There we go. Spin around. Piper's going to try to cut her off on the other side. Ooh, good wrister. Into the box. One of the hardest shots of the weekend there was the wrister right into the coaching corner of the Chippewa box. Bonnie and Daryl Roberg watching from Barker's Island over in Wisconsin. Thanksgiving Sunday. Shout out to my mom and dad, grandma and grandpa. Mariah battling in that corner, being strong. Backwards to Ev. Ooh, winds up a good wrister. She's going to get another try here. Up, backhands it back. Over here now to Bryn. Maybe back to Bristol. Back to Bristol. A little bit too cute on the opposing blue line there. Bryn winds it back. Nice power turn. Up the wall now to Finley. Finley's going to get those feet moving. Chips it in deep. Ooh, any chance we can keep that in? Oh, did she? Pretty close there. Mariah chased after it. D to D here. Nora chasing after it. She's got Sienna there with her. Backhander off the glass. Looking wide. Sienna. Coming onto the rink is Suvi. Over here now to Ev. Chipped forward. Ev's going to go for a change. This is going to just pop out. We're going to get a offside face-off here with 5:40 remaining in the first period. So we're going to play this game, and there's going to be a game in between, and then we're going to play another game. So not really any chance to go to Perkins or anything. I mean, we're going to be probably going over to the concession stand area, grab a cup of coffee, and before you know it, the girls will be tying their skates again. Then I'll be driving in the right lane home going 58 miles an hour while cars are flying around us on the left. Back, Sienna over here, now to Nora. Back up to Suvi. Nice attack. Thrown in. Now we got Riley and Piper get a chance to get after it here. All three behind the net. All three forwards behind the goal line. You got to keep that from happening. But you know what? Oh, shot in the goal. Nice deflection there. Looked like the shot from Nora, and I think Riley got the actual piece of it, maybe, but a good shot. You guys at home are going to have to rewind that. I think there was a deflection. Six to 1 shots. Been able to kind of break the dam early here on Chippewa. It's 3-0. Hey, it was 3-0 yesterday, and I think they scored 2 on us, and all of a sudden it was 3-2. So you got to stay on them. You got to stay on them. Bristol chips it up. Piper and Riley over here kind of manning the wall with Bristol. Piper bangs it forward, down into their end. 5 retreats. Goes behind the net. There we go. Nora's getting the credit with that goal.
And number 1, Bree Gorokowski.
Gray got an apple on that one. Gray's got a point. I guess I'd have to see how that play originated. Not sure, but we're gonna give Gray her first point probably of the season, maybe of her career. Probably not. Maybe just first of the season. Used to play with a guy named Johnny Pohl that used to sometimes get credit for points when he was on the bench. He would just start screaming, "And from 9, and from 9," and when the ref started skating towards the box to tell him who scored, he'd get an assist. He wasn't even on the rink. All right. No, Johnny Pohl used to do that sometimes. It was kind of a running joke. Everybody would always just get into the pile of, like, cheering and holler at the ref, and 9, and 9. All right, sorry, everybody. We'll get back to the play-by-play. All right, little number 27 coming through here, followed by our number 19, Brooklyn, battling, chipping it up the wall, up to Brooklyn. She's going to chip this thing free. Oh, they turned it around on us, though. Let's keep it in. Sienna charges forward. Oh, across here to Ev. Finley chips it in behind the D. They had a chance to get a piece of that, so they're waving off the ice. Bryn's going to come over here onto the wall. Pick it up. Looking to Bristol. It's a good transition. That, you know. Oh, here we go, Brooke. Brooke upstairs. Shot in the goal. Good wrister by Brooklyn over the goalie's shoulder. Up top is going to be where we want to go here. .339 to play here in the first period. A 4-0 Mirage lead. Shots 7-1. I think the tender played us tougher yesterday. Maybe they got 2 tenders. I don't know. I don't know if maybe somebody else might have been there yesterday. But she's got a couple there that I think she's going to wish she could get back. But they're good shots. They're hard shots. Ev behind the net. Little wraparound. Mariah says, I'm going to come pick that up. Mariah's battling. Ev now getting tangled up. Back to Bristol. Over to Bryn. Makes somebody miss. And she winds it back up.
Number 19, Brooklyn Peterson, assisted by number 21.
Still holding it in. Bristol pops in there to try to stop it. Pinch it in. It's going down here. Tallarico with a chance. Hard shot. That's a good hard shot by Riley there. Bryn works her way to the middle. Well, we're going to get a power play opportunity here. You think you eat the whistle 4-0, but hey.
Everyone gets a power play.
Everybody's going to get one. You get one. You get one.
Hey, you know me. Once I call one on each team, my whistle goes away.
Yeah. You gotta try to get it one apiece and then put them away.
Keep the marbles even.
I apologize to everybody, but I'm going to have to holler something here real quick. 2 on the puck. Got to keep 2 on the puck here right away. Oh, whoa, cross ice pass to Sienna. All right. Back here, Lucarelli. Back down to Mariah. Mariah towards the net. Intercepted. Finley there. Off the side of the net. 21 seconds into this power play. Face off here. We got to jump on loose pucks here. Jump on loose pucks. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Got to make sure you can control that.
Number 13 for the Riverhawks.
All right, behind the net now. Pipey, you got to get in there. Piper just hauled down my buddy's daughter. She's going to get one. Even it up. Got to keep your feet moving. Piper's going to get her name in the stat column.
All she needs now is a goal and a fight, and she's got the Gordie Howe hat trick.
Tell you what, 2-on-2, I think we're going to have a good opportunity here for 53 seconds of 4-on-4 with 2 forwards out here. Bristol chips it up to Tallarico. They turn and try to fire one. Gets caught up in an ankle. Bryn working her way through traffic. She's going for it.
For the Mirage, number 13 for tripping.
Bryn to the outside. Leaves it there for Suvi, I believe, to Bristol. Up the wall. They're going to throw it off a skate. Hits Bristol. Suvi attacks it. We can still have a couple people on the puck here. 4-on-4. Suvi battling. Got a line change here. Looks like Lucarelli just popped out on the defense. Riley's going to concede this one to Suvi, who's going to wrap it around. 3 seconds left on the Chippewa Falls penalty, and now they're coming our way on the power play with 35 seconds left. This little one, 27, she's working her way through the wall. Tallarico chips it up the glass. 57 seconds left in this period. Oh, there goes Suvi. Oh, just couldn't quite tap it free. 49 seconds, and Piper's in there for another dozen seconds. Finley up to Lucarelli. Piper's free in 1 second. A little physicality there in the corner. Puck back to Ev. Ev's going to turn it up the rink. Maybe got Brooklyn. Finds her. Nice pass. Brooklyn off a skate. Gets it back. Throws it off the backside of the cage. Brooklyn spins around. Back to Bryn. Bryn chips it over to Bristol. Bristol backhand into the corner. Ev's there. Ev pulls it off the wall. Good. Takes a couple good steps with it into open space. Tries to chip it up to Bryn, out of her reach, and that's going to be the end of the first period. I believe we're out shooting these guys 8-1 right now, outscoring them 4-0. So we don't normally tout a 50% shooting percentage, but we've got one right now. I'm going to let Dom give you a little color here for a minute and a half.
Little color, all right. Great game so far by the girls. I love the pressure. I love what we're doing. The net presence is looking a little bit better. We got to do a little more of that. Our breakout's looking good. Power play was cut a little bit short, but hey, it still looked good. Got to have 2 on the puck at all times and go from there, but great start. I really like what I'm seeing. We're getting shots. Gray got her apple of the year, an assist. Piper's got an assist and a penalty. Just needs a goal and a fight to complete the Gordie Howe hat trick. We're doing a little bit of trial and error here. Finley's playing center. She's usually at defense, and a couple other usual defensemen are playing forward, and vice versa. But overall, we're looking good out there. I really like what I'm seeing. We got to keep up that pressure. We cannot take our foot off the gas. I can't tell you how many hockey games I've seen where one team is winning by as much as we are, and then they stop playing, and the other team comes back and probably wins the game. So keep up the pressure, keep going, and we'll be good to go. If we play like this in our second game, a lot of good things will happen. But overall, good start, and let's keep her going, ladies.
Thanks, Dom. Good synopsis. 10 seconds remaining here in this intermission, and then we're going to get rolling in period number 2. Got a chance to check my fantasy lineups, make sure nobody was injured. Getting closer to fantasy football playoff season. You got to try to make some vacation money here off of my friends.
Make up for all that money lost in Vegas.
That's right. Ooh, I didn't realize they had captains and stuff on their team. This is number 5 that they got playing right defense. She's got a C on her jersey. She's a leader. Finley's taking this draw. She's going to have Ev on right wing. Mariah on left. Chip it past. Back here to Nora. Spin around into the neck of number 12. Back behind the net now, Sienna. Ev picks it up on the wall. Maybe have, there you go, nice pass across to Mariah. So that's a good breakout right there. Ev collected it on the wall and was able to get it across to the wide player. That's how they draw it up. Now we got a 2-on-1 developing here. They're steaming down on Sienna. Rebound, 2 saves by Gray. Gray got great leg save ability. She really could snap that leg out there. Mariah working her way through the neutral there, chipping it off the wall. Now they got numbers again, or at least they got one coming down on Lucarelli. Stick lift by Ev on a good back check. Up the wall here. Opportunity for Riley to go. She's got 2. Her and Mariah. Mariah spins around, fires it over. Nice glove save by the goalie. Holy smokes, she almost backed her way right back into the cage. I'd like to see Mariah spin around and get her eyes up and make sure it's there instead of kind of blindly whipping it over there. But in this case, it was a perfect pass. Face off over to Suvi, and she gets a quick shot on net there. Got Riley in the middle here. Piper over on the wall. It's going to be Piper's responsibility if they win the draw into the corner to try to beat that defenseman in there and get this loose puck. Back to Pipe. Pipe, okay, nice. Bristol with a little snapshot. Piper behind the net. She's going to try to get it back to Bryn. Can't quite get it all the way there. Bryn does that. Accept it here. She's working her way through traffic. They chip it back behind her. Bristol's going to retreat after it. Bristol looking for a winger. She's going to ring it around to Pipey's area. Off the back of the net. Throwing it out front. Piper's going to try to release from that D and chip it off the wall. Into the neutral for Suvi. Piper battling along the wall there. Bristol looking, eyes up to Suvi. It's into their zone. Now we can go to the net. Go to the net, Pipey! Not off to the side. You can't score over there, Pipe. Riley spinning around. Suvi helping. Chips it out. Almost. Just couldn't quite connect on the neutral zone pass there. They spin it around, get it back to Bristol. Bristol chips it up to the top, and Brooklyn's moving. Brooklyn's moving. She's still got it. Nope. Out of her reach. And now we're going to try to get it. Now that it's in their corner, we're going to try to get a line change here. Get Ev onto the rink. Second period, you can really get trapped. If you can get a forecheck going, you can really pin them into their end. Brooklyn tries to make a quick move, working through some feet there. She gets it. Good poise there to not just fling it, but make a nice play. Ev. Brooklyn comes in there banging. Ev comes out of the pile with the puck, steers it towards the net. Goalie chips it into the corner, keeps it alive. Coming across here, a chance to pinch here by Sienna, but I think she realized that the angle wasn't working for her, so she started backing out of it. And they got 3 coming at R2 with a back checker, Brooklyn. Brooklyn does end up with it on that back check. She's got Ev wide. If she can get through one more player, she gets a little bit boarded into the wall. Yesterday they let that one go. Today they're going to call that a penalty. Yeah. 4 minutes elapsed in the second period. 4-0 Mirage lead. Shots are 11-3. They put a 1.5-minute power play up on the wall here for the Mirage. Riley getting into position. She's got Mariah on the wall. Piper out there with her. Piper chips it out of the pile to Bryn. Bryn looks. Kind of gets double teamed down there on the wall. Piper's working her way around the front of the net. You could probably get in there and grab it, but trying to work it out of the corner. Bryn back to the wall here to Bristol. Bristol throws it at the net. There it is in front of the goalie for just a split second, and she covers it up. This is how legends are made. They didn't say it.
They muted it. Hey, well, we filled in for it.
We filled in, yeah. We know what song's playing on the radio. Riley ties it up. Piper coming into there. Oh, yeah, nice pass up to Bryn. Bryn into the mitt. Hey, good play, good play. It's a good shot on net.
There it is.
Make the goalie make a stop. Don't hit the glass. Oh, here Piper. Oh, geez, she could have carried that thing right through there. To Bryn. Into the mitt. Nice stop. If we watch that tape over, I think Piper could have picked that puck up right there out of the pile and skated it right to the net. She gets it back to Bryn, though. Nice shot.
Good play either way.
Finley taking the draw here with Suvi on left wing. Pop that back to the right side. You don't see a lot of to the middle saves like that. Oh, here we go. Ev. It's in. Oh, no. How in the heck is that not in? Holy smokes. Just hanging out on the goal line, and it's going to turn into an opportunity for them, but she gets it caught up in her skates. Nora comes in and grabs it. Avoided a little bit of trouble there. Finley gets some speed going. She's got Ev with her, working up the wall. It's okay. It's going to work out. Finley working her way around the left side here. Tries to throw it towards the middle. I don't know if anybody was there, if she could have got there. Ev was kind of in the vicinity. D to D here to Sienna. She's going to try to hold it in. Body. Oh, puck's in the bench. Coach shows it to him. Like, hey, if you're wondering where this is, it's in my hand.
I stole it.
Britta was doing some sort of sign language like it was in the bench there. I thought she was trying to get like a penalty call or something. I was like, well, I think it'd be on us if there was. So let's keep quiet on the penalty call, but it's because there was a puck bouncing around in the bench.
Fancy sign language for puck out of play. Place the arm.
Even strength here, 5-on-5. One of their bigger players here, 18, storming through. Going to go battle Bryn. Bryn pulls it. Oh, gets it intercepted. Now it's in front of the net. Gray chips it forward. Over to Pipey on the wall. She chips it towards their D. Wrister. Have confidence if you get it here, Pipey. Let's make a play. Piper just gets run over, but that's okay. She's got support here. Trying to chip it out. Battles it, gets it out. There we go. Zone to zone. Going to get a chance to have a line change here. 8:47 remaining in the second period. Might go sit on my choppers here. Take a seat. 8:47 left in the second. Finley wins it back. Sienna, backhander up to Mariah's got open space in front of her if she can cut to the middle. Just wide left. Oh, she gets it to the front of the net where Finley was lurking. Ev pops into the pile. Chance to eat out there for those who are hungry. There's going to be a chance to eat. Mariah coming in hard into that pile. Into the middle. Chipped forward by Sienna. There we go. Finley's going wide. She's got Ev with her. Picked up here by Mariah. Shot on net. Good little shift there. A lot of hockey still to play today, so try to keep these shifts quick. Get a little 40-seconder and then get a change. Piper barking out orders to Suvi like they got some sort of a plan going on out here. We'll see. This Piper's like telling the little winger you're on the wrong side of the pile here. Face off coming. Tallarico down there, down low. Yep. Back to the point. Puck going towards the net. Could be loose. You could, as an over-analytical dad, I could see that my kid's brain was telling her to get in there and her body was telling her to stay out of there, so she ended up reaching in with her arms. All right, Pipey over here. Suvi, they were doing a little play. Puck pops free. Back to Bryn. Are we able to keep it in? No, we're going to have to get out of the zone here. Tallarico regroups out of the zone. She's up on that right wall. Through the pile, chipping around. Sticks are flat. All over there. Over to Bryn. Open up the rink here a little bit. Bryn wheels around. She's going to come up the wall. I wonder how many slashes Bryn has to deal with per game. I mean, like, people just lay the wood on her. Piper right in the doorstep. Almost. Over here to Suvi's going to pinch. Back to Bryn for a little regroup. Piper goes wide. Going to throw it into the wide corner, and we're going to get a chance to get after it. Piper and Riley. They ring it around the wall. Sienna's thinking about pinching it. Can't quite keep it in, but she's able to turn it up with speed. Cutting through, just poked it off her stick. Piper and Brooklyn out there. Oh, just through some traffic. Get your stick in there, buddy. Piper going to go for a line change. Going to have to try to stay on side here with Ev. Get on side quick, buddy. Got the forward change box in the second period here. It's like 20 feet inside of the other team's zone, so it's can cause a lot of offsides. Little trip there around the blue line. Storming towards the net. Paddle down. Brooklyn sprays a little snow in the face of the goaltender. Got our goaltender's mom, Tani, here. She just tried to throw her gum into the garbage can. She missed it by about 3 inches. She goes to retrieve it, throws it into the garbage can. Good rebound. It's all about rebounds. Finley taking this draw. She's got Ev on the wall. Brooklyn. We tried to give a touch pass to Bryn and actually knocked it away from her. Bryn's going to regroup, get this thing behind the net. Bryn is a tough one to knock off the puck. Brooklyn got a little piece of it there. If she can try to chase this thing down. Spins around. Gets it to the front of the net to Finley. Finley going to start hammering at it. And they're cutting through, and they're going to get into the neutral. We try to do a stick check. Maybe a little hook a slash there. Offside. Keeping it physical. They're not calling everything. They're calling a little bit, but they're not calling everything. 5:27 remaining here. 5:27 left in the second period. Talarico takes the draw. Piper tries to come through there. Back to the point. Knocked off the stick. They got three of them coming at R2. Good glove save by Gray. Make it a fifth shot on goal here for them. 19-5 shots. Well, they put the shot on the wrong team, so they made it. Coach is like, hey, Piper, you got to get in there on the face-off. Back to Sienna. Sienna backs it up. Little action here around our net on this shift. Piper at this point could be in the slot causing problems instead of being up on this far D. Piper turns. She's got help with her. She gets it up. There we go. That's a nice breakout. We'll take that. Still learning our breakouts. It wasn't something that we worked on in the U10 ranks very often. All right, chipped out here. Finley. Finley's battling. In the skates. Got Mariah in front here. Looking for it. Couple people looking for passes. Finley was kind of getting mugged there.
To the net.
Back here to Mariah. Back into the corner now. Piper's going to get it, looking to hit the point with it. Oh, makes a pass. Oh, almost. Intercepted there. Tries to get it over to Finley. Bryn over the red line. Piper could probably get a change here, but we got to get in the zone before he can even go to the box. Bryn winding it up. Oh, off the crossbar pipe. This is going to go towards the blue line. Can we keep it in? We can't. Offside. 3.5 minutes to play. 4-0 Mirage lead. Riley doing well here at center. She's battling. Tries to leave it out there for Lucarelli, but just a half a second short on the reactions to get in there. Suvi screaming up the wall. They're going to chip it in offside. I think all the band nerds holler pie when this happens. You got 314 up here. Pi, it has to do with circumferences and radiuses. You know, Dom.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Up the wall they have. Oh, number 7 just bowling over Ev, trying to play fullback there and lead her winger into the zone. Just about 3 minutes left here in the second period. Chance for them now. They're going to get a shot off here, I think. Gloved by Gray. So, 2:46 remaining. Get a little face off. Chipped forward. Bryn works her way through the pile. Brooklyn now. She's got Piper wide. Bounces it in that area, but it gets a skate. Number 7 steps up. Piper battling on the wall. Bristol. Piper's going to have a 2-on-1 here with Brooklyn. Up, kind of threw it into her skates a little bit. Brooke, escape move. Piper, there we go. Piper in front of the net. All right. Yeah. Little shoving match in front of the cage. Well, I guess if I were the goalie, I'd be doing just about anything I could to try to keep people away from me. Going to have Finley taking this draw. Still needs to get that rebound goal I said she was going to get today. Maybe it's right here. Off of Piper's skate to Bryn, wrister. We got 2 behind the net. Piper tried to get open. She gets a stick on it. It's bouncing. Bristol popped it forward there. Now they're coming back at us. Over here to the wall. Piper lifts the stick. Just a kind of a hooking machine there over on the wall. Gets her stick. Pops it into the middle for Finley. Over here now to Bryn, who's going to come storming into the zone onside. Ev comes onto the rink. Ev picks it up on the wall. Backhand to Sienna. Sienna sky ball off of a deflection into the left corner. Finley shoots it back into the defensive zone where the defense hangs out there to Sienna. She throws it down the wall. Walk that thing out, buddy. Finley trying to get it towards the front of the net. Maybe rushed it just a hair. She didn't rush, and then she rushed it. I think we're getting tilted here a little again, are we? Or are we good?
The tripod's jumpy.
Yeah. 27 viewers. That's a record.
Fans, you set the attendance record, 27 viewers.
Oh, gosh, here Nora walked it in. She's looking wide side to Piper. Piper with a flipperoonie. Shoot the puck. Jeez Louise. I mean, you're getting absolute layup right there. Huh? Yeah, she tried. You got to be hungrier than hell when you get a chance right there, though. Be one thing if you got 25 goals this year, you're going to flip one at the net, but. All right, here we go. Over to Mariah. Gets past a couple of people. 51 seconds left here in the second period. They're going to throw it up the wall. Gets past Lucarelli, but we're still able to keep it in. Nora coming through. She's going to chip it wide. Nora going hard right there. Did we make Nora a forward here? Because she looked like she was really interested in being forward there. Clock's still running. Got to stop that. Oh, there we go. 28 seconds left in the period. Quick line change. Shots, 23-7 on the scoreboard. I don't know what Adams got back home. 21-7. That's going to be a nice face-off in their end here for the last 18 seconds of this period. Oh, he fixed it? Wow. I mean, Adam, I trust your number, buddy. These guys are padding stats for their at-home goaltender.
I can't even remember when to start and stop the clock, so I'm going with that.
Mark Sam's having a passionate conversation with Bristol about something over here as she gets into the face-off. Bristol and Bryn here back on defense. They go forward with it off of the draw, steered aside. Finley battling. Finley likes that body contact. Good lacrosse player as well. They throw it up the middle. It's touched, so that's not going to be nice. Bryn, with 1 second left, fired it towards number 7. That's going to be the end of the second period. 4-0 Mirage lead. 23-7 shots. Which means And I think we had 8 shots and 4 goals. So everything after those first 8 shots has been a save for the.
Well, we got to get more traffic to the net. We got to drop that net. We did it a little bit. We got to do more of it. Got something to say? So, yeah, like I was just saying, we've been doing a little better job here of crashing the net. Got to do more of it. That's where the rebounds are. Got to pop them away. I don't know what the deal with this tripod is. It almost seems like the tripod had a cup of coffee this morning because this thing is super jumpy. So I apologize to everyone if you're watching at home and the camera's really shaky. We're doing what we can here. But, no, great game so far. I really like what I'm seeing. Just more traffic to the net, crash the net hard. And we got to make sure when we're going to the net, our sticks are on the ice. There's a few times where our sticks are up in the air and there's maybe a pass coming to them and we end up missing it because our sticks aren't on the ice. So get your sticks on the ice when you're going to the net, and you'll get that pass. It'll be a bang-bang OT. So, but overall, I like what I'm seeing, girls. Keep it up and keep her going. Legendary Chad Roberg back on the mic.
That's not true. Dom's going to take the third period here. I'm going to go sit with my daughter and my wife. We're going to let Don bring you home here. Dom, it's all you, buddy.
All right, I'll take the glory. I will say, for whatever reason, it's a little easier to hold the mic than have that thing in your ear. But, yeah, getting ready for the third period here of our third game of the weekend. 3rd out of 4, looking good. Yeah, crash the net some more. $15 left here. We walked in and the screen that showed us what time we were on said we were on at 11:30 p.m., not a.m. So I was like, dang, maybe we'll get another day off of school. But obviously they meant 11:30 a.m. But here we go. Period 3 underway. Third and final frame of this game. Sienna coming up with it now. Throws it up. Here comes Brooklyn with it. Brooklyn over the line in the zone. Still has it. Going to throw it towards the net. Just missed there by Piper, but she'll pick it back up in the corner. And puck comes outside. It'll be picked up there by Nora, and we will get an offsides. How nice would delayed offsides be? I feel like games would just go a lot smoother. Can't tell you how many times just the flow of the game gets ruined by repeated offsides. But either way, face-off outside the zone here. Finley taking the draw. Face-off won there by Chippewa, and they come up with it over the red line. Into the zone. Bryn playing defense there, throws a shoulder into her. I like that. Shoulder contact. Love it. We need more body contact. Bryn will get it out of the zone. Get it up here. Bryn still with it. Bryn to net. Finley Malin fires right into the pad. Early whistle. That's all right. I like the play there. See? See right there. Finley was going to the net with her stick down, and she got that pass and got the shot off. That's exactly what we need. Keep going to the net with your sticks down, and good things will come. Face off here to the Chippewa goaltender's left. 49 seconds here. Face off is on. Finley with an L. Feeds it back to Bristol, who will shoot it from the point. Blocker saved there by the tender. Puck will come into the right corner. Bryn will keep it in. Bryn fires it back into the corner. Number 7 of Chippewa takes it behind her net. Banks it around Everly, but it's picked up by Bristol. Bristol from the point fires right over Everly's head. Puck along the wall, behind the net. Finley applying good pressure there. Great battles. I like it. Puck back behind the net. Number 7 for Chippewa comes up with it now, skating up the wall. Gives it up. Number 27 with it now. Gets knocked off the puck there by Bristol. Puck out to center. Puck now in the Mirage zone. She'll fire it. Relatively easy save there for Gray. Puck now here on the wall. Finley will get it. She'll fire it up. Puck held in there by 17. She'll put it back in the corner. Bryn will pick it up. Bryn coming up with it now. Skating it up the wall. Bryn's got speed. Here she comes. Over the line in the zone. Just her by herself. Goes for the backhand. Puck is there. They're battling for it. Puck comes loose. Mariah fires and scores. Mariah following up for the rebound. Pops it in. Mirage will take a 5-0 lead here. See? That's what we've been saying. Crash the net for the rebounds. Get in there and dig, and good things will happen. Mariah with the goal puts the Mirage up by 5. They're leading 5-0 here. Just under 13 minutes left to go here in the final frame of this game. This is our first of our 2 games today. Went 1-1 yesterday. Here we go. Chippewa fires it in. It's picked up there by Nora. She'll backhand it out. Goes off a Chippewa player. Looked a little offsides to me, but hey, let's keep the play going. Hounded there by Riley. And they're going to get a penalty. Referee with his arm up. Both refs with their arm up in the air. Once we touch the puck, we will be shorthanded here. Chippewa's got it in, and it looks like Sienna will pick it up. He will get the whistle. Riley will go off. 1.5 for hooking, and Mirage will be short. 1.5. Face-off will come back in. Looks like to Gray's left. 5-on-4 here. 1.5. You can see Adam clocking down the penalty time. Adam is on the ball. Finley will take the draw here. To Gray's left. 5-on-4 here. Let's get a good kill here, ladies. We're going to switch up centers here. Puck is down, and here we go. Puck goes there to the side wall. Finley racing for it there. Wins the battle, but the puck comes out. Number 18 picks it up. She'll fire it towards the net, but it's intercepted there by Nora. Comes around her net. Aided there by her teammate Brooklyn, who will fire it up, but it's picked off by a defenseman. She'll keep it in. Nora will block the shot. Get it out. Is that going to go for icing? It looks like it will. All right, kill off some time. Come back down on our end. It'll go to Gray's left. Face off here will come to Gray's left. Bryn down there instructing everyone what we're going to be doing on this play. Forwards will change up. We have Suvi and Mariah. Mariah coming off fresh off of a goal there. Got 1 minute and 2 seconds left on this penalty kill. Puck is down. Suvi with it now. Suvi gets it out. Tries to chase down her own puck. Gets intercepted there. They'll send it back in. Hopped over Bryn's stick there. Bristol will be the first one to pick it up behind her net. She comes around. Got her head up. Gives it up to Mariah. Mariah with it now. Using her speed. Mariah over the line. Off to the side wall there. Mariah comes in. Fires. Shot. Save there. But hey, a shot's a shot. Suvi using her body there. That's what we need. Intercepted there by Bristol, getting it away. Mariah off the wall. Still battling. Good battles there. Puck just inside the Mirage zone here near the blue line. They battle for it there on the side wall. Puck is coming down the corner. Bristol using her body. Tying her up. That's good. Use your bodies. Any chance you get, girls. We'll take checking penalties all day. Here comes Bryn with it now. Bryn showing her speed over center ice. Into the zone. Slows up a bit. Still has it. Fires it off of a skate and into the corner. Riley's already out of the box. She was the first one there. Brooklyn with it now. Battling on the side wall. Over there by the Chippewa Falls Harley Davidson sign. 7 for Chippewa comes up with it now over the red line. Getting defended by Sienna. Good stick by Sienna. Comes up. Here's Riley with it now. Riley will get it in. And there'll be a race for it, and there in the corner. 13 wins the race there. Piper's the next to pick it up. Gives it over to Sienna. Sienna going to skate it in, take that room. Sienna fires off of Riley in front. Screening the goalies. That's what we need. Intercepted there by Sienna. Sienna will carry it back in. Nope, she'll fire it back in. Get a change. Riley says, I'm off. Sienna says, I'm off. Get some fresh legs out there. Puck will come out. Bristol will be the first one to pick it up. Bristol with it now. Off the wall, banks it off. Here's Finley with it. Finley with a nice little dekaroo. She'll go over center. Finley gets hooked a little bit there, but still has it. She'll fire it at the net, off the glove, and over the net. Puck will come with it now. Held in there by Bryn, but she lost control of it. Chippewa will come out with it now. Bryn turning her head around, looking for her options. Has the puck now.
Gives it up. Here comes Suvi. Suvi off the wall. Picked back up there. We'll get an offsides. Just under 10 minutes left here in the final frame of this game. 5-0 Mirage lead. Out shooting Chippewa 27-8. Face off here just in front of the Mirage bench. Referee tells the centers, let's get squared here. Puck is down. Chippewa sends it in. Picked up there by Bryn. Bryn will fire it up to Everly. Puck will come on the defensive half of the ice for Chippewa. They'll carry it in their zone. 15 with it now around her net. Fires it around. Bryn will hold it in. Way to hold that line. They'll come back out. Bristol will give it over to Bryn. Bryn will fire it. Offsides. Face-off will come outside the Chippewa zone just in front of their bench here. 9 minutes and 1 second left in the final frame here of a 5-0 Mirage lead. Face-off outside. Riley taking the draw here. Piper on the ice. Sienna with it now. Sienna back to Nora. Nora throws it across ice. Puck comes outside. We're going to get an icing here. Yes, we will. Face-off will come back into the Chippewa zone. To the Chippewa goaltenders right. 8:45 left. Period 3. 5-0 Mirage lead. Puck will come in the Chippewa zone. We'll get a face-off here. Offensive zone face-off. Riley going to take the draw. Sienna, Nora on the points. Riley, Piper. And I believe that's Brooklyn over there on the other wing. Puck is down. Piper battling there. Good battles. Riley tried to pick it up. Lost the wheel. But she's aided there by Brooklyn, who picks it right back up. Still has it. Throws it to the net, but intercepted. But then Riley intercepts that one. Puck back out. Stay with it, ladies. Nora with it now. Keeps it in. Picked up there. It will come just outside the zone. Sienna will pick it back up over the red line using her speed. Sienna getting her stick lifted. It's all right, though. She's got backup. Piper backs her up there. Sienna with it now again. She'll send it back into the offensive zone, and the D will go for a change. Everyone's going to change. Here comes Chippewa with it now. Bryn going to pick it back up and get a whistle here. The referee looks like he has a too many men on the ice call. And, yep, counting our players, we have 6. So we'll be shorthanded again. Piper will serve the too many men on the ice penalty. That's what happens on those crazy line changes. So we'll be shorthanded again for a minute and a half here. Too many men on the ice. Our penalty killers consist of Finley, Mariah, Bristol, and Bryn. Face off there to Gray's left. Finley wins the draw, knocks her down off the draw. That's lacrosse style right there. Bristol with it now. Gets it out. Mariah defending the points. Intercepted by Finley. Bobbled it a little bit. Here comes Mariah with it now. Mariah skating. Lost the handle on it. Faceoff comes back in. Bryn will take it there. Puck will stay in the zone. Gray will make the save. Senses trouble, so she'll get a cover up.
Number 13. Too many players on the ice.
Faceoff will come here to Gray's left. We have a minute and 6 seconds left on the kill. 7.5 minutes left. Period 3. 5-0 Mirage lead. Puck is down. Finley intercepted it there. Knocks her stick out of her hands. She's going to play without a stick for a second. Kicks it up. Here comes Bristol with it now. Bristol using her speed over center ice. She'll slow up. Attempt to send it in, but it gets blocked there by a Chippewa player. Bryn will come back now with it now. Pick it back up. Finley with it now. Puck out near the red line. She'll send it in, but intercepted by Bryn. And Mariah, one-on-one race. Win that race. There we go. Stay with her. Perfect. Mariah with a good battle here. Number 7. Puck pops out. Suvi will cut her off there. Sienna with it now. Sienna, here she goes again, using that speed that she's so dangerous with. Here comes Suvi. Intercepted. Puck back out near center ice. Gives it up. Intercepted by Sienna, but it's quickly picked back up by another Chippewa player. She'll carry it in. Gets cut off by Suvi. Sienna with it now. Sienna going to show off that speed some more. Sienna over center, into the zone. 4 on her. Muscles are off the puck. Stays on her feet. Suvi tries to cut her off, but she uses her wheels to get past Suvi, but it's intercepted there by Nora. And we got a battle now here along the Mirage blue line. Penalty is over now. Back to 5-on-5. Puck near center. 17 will fire it up. Briefly picked off by Riley. Puck back in the zone now. Use of the body there. That's good. Use that body. Use that body to your advantage. Puck is there. One-timer and a goal. A little bit of a broken down play. It's one of those things where there's a big battle near the boards and then they just throw it on net and there just happens to be a player in the right spot at the right time. So Chippewa gets on the board here with just under 6 minutes to go. 5-1 lead still for the Mirage. We got Finley, Brooklyn, and Everly, our forward unit. Bryn and Bristol on the point. Puck back out center ice, just under 6 minutes to go here. Brooklyn throws it back to Bryn. Bryn off the wall. Over to Brooklyn. Bryn intercepts it. Puck in the Mirage zone. Hounded there by Bryn. She throws it on net. Saved there by Gray. Bryn with it now. Bryn going to show us that speed that she loves to show. Over the blue line. Bryn on the backhand. Fires it on net. Right into the breadbasket. So we'll get a face-off here in the Chippewa zone. I think the goaltender briefly lost the pads in her, or lost the puck in her pads there for a second. We'll get a face-off here to the Chippewa goaltender's left. Just under 5.5 minutes left here. Shots are 28-11 in favor of the Mirage. 5-1 lead. Finley will take the draw here with Piper and Brooklyn on the wings. Piper will give it back to Bristol. Bristol fires it towards the net. It gets tipped, so slowed it down for the goaltender. We'll get a face-off here once again to the Chippewa goaltender's left. 5 minutes and 20 seconds here in the final frame of this matchup with Chippewa. And Coach John's going to call a timeout. So we'll get, I believe, 1 minute of timeout time here for the Mirage. Coach John going to gather the troops, draw up a play here. But, yeah, for the most part, this game has been all Mirage. And that's good. Girls are coming out flying. They're crashing the net. It's what we need. That's how we score goals. I mean, we saw it. Saw it up front with Mariah's goal. Crashing the net for the rebound. Stick down on the ice. Boom. Hammering it away. So we got to do some more of that. Got to get in front of the goalie. Take away the goalie's eyes. Go for a tip maybe. Shots 29-11 here in favor of the Mirage. 5-1 lead with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Chippewa players will resume their positions for this ensuing end zone face-off. There's the horn. And we'll see what Coach John had in store. Final countdown. Final 5 minutes left here. Final frame of this game. Later today, actually in a few hours here, we'll be taking on Elmbrook again, hoping to get some revenge for yesterday's loss. I thought overall Mirage were the better team even in the Elmbrook game. You know, a couple broken down plays. Really, that's all it came down to. But they played good. So hoping to get some revenge. If we play the same way against Elmbrook today that we did yesterday, we should walk away with a win, quite honestly. Puck is down here now. Everly with it in the corner, battling one-on-one there. Riley comes out with it, fires it on net. Save there for the Chippewa goaltender. She'll cover it up. Another face-off here in the Chippewa zone. The Mirage once again break the 30-shot mark. I think they got around 50 yesterday. And they got over 30 against Elmbrook. Puck is down now. Fires it on net there. Shot by Suvi. It's swallowed back up by the Chippewa goaltender, and we'll get another face-off. 5:07 left here in the third period. Shots now 31-11 in favor of the Mirage. 5-1. Sienna with it now from the point. Fires it. Good deflection there by Riley. Gets it on net. Battle. Yeah, that's good. See, we're getting more traffic in front. That's what we need. 4:59 here. Final frame. 5-1 Mirage. 32-11 shots. We'll get the face off here. Puck is down and we're off. Everly tripped up there a little bit on the draw. Players are falling all over the place. Nora will keep it in. Riley will be the first to pick it up there. Riley looking for options. Gives it back to Suvi. Suvi back to Nora. Nora with the now. She'll fire it towards the net. Goes wide. Puck in the corner now. Everett will be the first one to pick it up. Av's got it. Fire it towards the net. And goaltender, well aware of her surroundings, she'll cover that up. So we'll get another face-off here in the Chippewa zone. Face-off to the Chippewa goaltender's left. Finley coming on the ice here with Brooklyn and Bryn and Bristol. Need one more player out here. Piper will come on out. Piper making her way to the dot. 4.5 minutes left here in the final frame. Finley on the draw. Puck is down. Face-off is won. Bryn with it now. Gives it over to Bristol. Bristol will try to get towards the net, but she's cut off there. Finley will be the first to pick it up. She'll ring it around. Puck will be picked up there by a Chippewa player, but Piper cuts her off real quick. Bristol keeps it in, fires it towards the net, a little bit wide. Finley looking around for her options, gives it back to Bryn. Go to the net! Fires it. All right. Shot on goal, save for the Chippewa goaltender. Face-off will come to her right. 4 minutes left here in the final frame. Shots are 35-11. 5-1 lead. Finley on the draw here. Puck is down. Draw won by Chippewa. Puck to the side wall. Bryn will pick it up on the point. Finley will be next to pick it up. Don't overreact like that. Take it. You got speed. Piper with it now. Side net. It's cut off there by a couple Chippewa players. Chippewa will come out with it now. Coming over the line. 27 with it now for Chippewa over our blue line into our zone. Cut off by Finley. Good back check. Bryn will take it now. Bryn going to show off that speed some more. Go with her. There goes Piper. Go to the net. Fires on that rebound. Popped out wide. Apologize to anyone if I'm screaming a little loud. Get excited. Get excited for my sister, Finley. She's getting close to scoring. Bristol with it now. Still has it. Here goes Brooklyn with it. Brooklyn one-on-one. Cuts to the middle. Brooklyn's going to fire wide. Saved by the tender, and she'll go for the cover-up. We'll get a face-off here in the Chippewa zone. 3 minutes left here in the final frame. Mirage getting close to breaking the 40-shot mark. They're sitting at 37 right now. Face-off here to the right. The Chippewa goaltender's right. We'll get a face-off here. Riley going to take the draw with Mariah and Everly on the wings. Sienna and Nora on the point. 3 minutes left here in the final frame. Sienna with it now. Sienna tries to keep it in, but she's hounded by 3 Chippewa players there. You're not going to win that battle too often. Puck now in the Mirage end. Nora with it now behind her net. She'll do a quick little stop there, cut up, give it to Mariah, but play wasn't exactly read quite clearly there. Nora with it now. She'll try to backhand it up, but it's intercepted. Chippewa will throw it to the front of the net. Deflected out by the point. They try to keep it in. Puck just sitting on the blue line. Mariah will deflect it over to Everly. Everly with it now. Everly from outside fires it. And a save by the goaltender. Glove save. We'll get a draw here in the Chippewa zone. Change up the lines here. We got Finley coming out here with Suvi and Piper. And Bryn and Bristol will be on the point. Face off here to the Chippewa goaltender's left. 2:22 left in the final frame. Puck is down. Bryn's got it on the point. Bryn's going to circle around. Fire it towards the net. It goes a little bit high and wide. Bryn still has it. Gives it back to Piper. Piper with it now. Puck, deflected out front. Chippewa goaltender pounced all over that puck, and we'll get a draw back in the Chippewa zone again. to the Chippewa goaltender's left. 2:07 left, final frame. 5-1 lead for the Mirage. Shots are 39-12. One more shot, we break the 40 shot mark. Suvi with it now, back to the point. Fires it by Bristol. A little bit wide there. Puck behind the Chippewa zone. Finley with it now in a one-on-one battle. Guys upstairs are forgetting to turn off the music. Suvi with it now. Puck inside the Mirage zone. Bryn's going to skate up with it now. There goes Bryn. Bryn over the line. All alone. Bryn fires in a goal. Bryn's got a shot. She's got that shot, and she showed it right there. Speed in the shot. Broke the 40 shot mark, and it resulted in our 6th goal of the game. 6-1 lead for the Mirage. Just over a minute and a half left here in the final frame. Mirage on their way to their 2nd win of the weekend. Finley, Piper, and Suvi on the forwards. Nora and Sienna on the points. Puck is down. Keep that clock running. Here we go. Nora with it now. Puck near center ice. Chippewa will come out with it. Comes Nora with it now. Finley with it. Finley going to skate, head up, look for your option. She'll just get it in and chase it down. She gets tied up there by a Chippewa player. 27 with it now, comes out. Puck's in the zone, cut off there by Sienna. Great defense. Awesome. And she'll come out with it. Puck in front. Chippewa's got it, but they lost control. Comes Brooklyn with it now. Brooklyn over the red line, stay on sides. There we go. Go to the net, sticks down, fires. Tough to score from that angle. Goaltender's hugging up on that pipe. She blocks the whole net. Piper with it now. Got a battle along the sidewall there. 40 seconds left here in the game. Puck just inside the Chippewa zone. Intercepted by Piper. Lost a little bit of control of it. 27 will come out with it now. She gets cut off by Riley. We get an offsides. 28 seconds left here in the final frame. 6-1 Mirage. Change up our lines. I think just about everyone's going to be shacking up at the rink here. We don't have a whole lot of time in between games. Puck is down. Clock's not running. This is going to be the longest 28 seconds of our life because they forgot to start. Now they're starting the clock, and they're going to keep it running. Ay, ay, ay. Clock stops at 23 seconds left. Face off outside the Chippewa zone. Puck is down. Nora comes out with it. She'll bank it off the wall. Mariah will be the first there. Intercepted there by 27, but Nora cuts her off. And we got a battle right near the Chippewa bench. Finley comes out with it. She'll chase it down. 7 seconds left here. Finley throws it up the wall. Intercepted, but Nora will keep it in. Give it over to Bristol, who will just kind of fire it in. And that's the show, folks. Mirage coming out with a staggering 6-1 win here over Chippewa. Mirage are now 2-1 on the weekend. Great game. Final shots were 40-12. Final score, obviously, 6-1. Good game for the girls. And got a couple hours here to kill until our next game. We don't know what we're going to do. Last night at the hotel, we were kind of like a bunch of chickens with our heads cut off, wondering what we were going to do for dinner. Chad and I ended up going to Quick Trip. Overall, great game, girls. You guys look good out there. Let's carry this into game 2. Keep her going. So we'll see you folks in a couple hours. Thank you so much for joining us, and let's get some revenge against Elmbrook. Until then, signing off. We will see you at 11:30, folks.